there are the three ways that you guys can able to create a method. First way was method without arguments. So what is method without arguments? Those method that don't have any variable declared inside the brackets. Those methods are called methods without arguments, right? So method without arguments. Second way, I told you that methods with arguments, right? So if anything you guys have declared in a bracket, so this method have a three arguments, three variables are declared. And we had seen what is the advantage of creating the arguments. Like whenever you guys will call this method, it will ask you to add the value. So every time you guys will add a different values if you guys want. Make sense? And the last thing is like method with return type. Okay. So today we have to see what it mean is method with the return type. So guys, let me take an example. Again, like we took the example in our first method that we want to calculate the profit of the company. So when we have to calculate the profit of company, so simple formula is income minus expense. So you guys will get the profit of company. So I declared three variables. First is income, second is expense, and third is profit. Whatever the income I have declared and expense I have declared, so that will become under the profit. So then we have step move forward. So we elaborated and we took an example like I want to get the profit of the company on monthly basis. Okay, for that we had seen that method with arguments. So we did a method with arguments, and we had seen that we have declared income, expense, month. So in this way, whenever you guys will call this method, it will ask you to put the value every time. So because income and expense is changing every time, so therefore we not want to hard code it. So we want more control on this method, like every time it will allow us to add a new values inside that. Therefore, we took this map profit of company with argument. Now, let's move forward to the third type, method with the return type, and take an example. For example, guys, like whatever the profit I will get from this method, okay, I want to save into another variable to perform some additional action. For example, I'm saying that, okay, whatever the profit I'm getting from monthly basis, I want to calculate the tax on that, because whatever the profit the company is making, so the company have to pay tax as well. Am I right? Yeah. Okay. So for example, this is 100K and this is 60K. So there is 40K is the, you can say, is the profit of the company. And on the top of the 40K, we have to give the tax for that specific company. So what I want to do is like, whatever the result, whatever the profit I get from here, so I can additionally save that into another variable, and then we can calculate the profit on that. You guys, does that make sense or not? So for example, what I'm trying to do here is, I want to say int, I can say that profit before tax, right? That is the profit before tax equal to this. So what I'm trying to do here is, whatever the result from here, whatever the outcome from here, that automatically further will be saved in this variable. Make sense or no? So we want to get an additional control on this method, like whatever the outcome, whatever the result. So what will be the outcome from here? 40,000. 40K, right? So I want to save that 40K value in this variable. So then further I can use this value, we can use this variable for the further calculation.